IKEA is currently worth $26 billion, but not because of selling furniture, not because of meatballs or of flat pack boxes, because one family figured out something that took the entire business world decades to understand. They built a system so efficient, so calculated that most people never even notice it was happening. You walk in for a shelf. You leave with things you didn't need in a building they own, after eating food they sell at loss, on purpose, and the whole time IKEA is legally structured to pay almost no taxes. $26 billion, built on the most profitable strategy in history, appearing to be poor. Last week I tried to buy IKEA stocks. I opened my broker app, searched the name, nothing. No ticker, no listing, nothing. How does a $26 billion company not exist on any stock market? No investors, no shareholders, no Wall Street. IKEA answers to nobody, and that's exactly how they wanted it. Because the moment you take outside money, someone else has something to say. IKEA never let that happen. They built a $26 billion empire completely alone, and the structure they used to do it is one of the most genius legal constructions ever created. Either IKEA is losing money every single day, or every other market is doing something fundamentally wrong, or there's a third option nobody's really talking about. This is how they did it. But to understand IKEA's strategy, we need to go back to where it started. It started in 1943, Sweden, middle of wartime. A 17-year-old kid from a tiny village. No connections, no money, and no plan. Just one obsession. Make furniture cheap enough that ordinary people could actually afford it. Everybody told him it couldn't be done. You can't lower prices and stay profitable. Ingvar disagreed. Flat pack boxes, self-assembly, no middlemen. Every decision built around one question: how do we make it cheaper without making it look cheap? What started in a shed became the most visited retail system on the planet. Now imagine this: you're 20 years old, you have basically no money, no investors, and no backup plan. You want to build a business, but the system is designed literally against you. What would you do? Most people would give up. But at that point, Ingvar didn't. He didn't register a company, he registered a foundation. And that one decision changed everything, because foundations don't work like normal businesses. They exist on paper to serve the public good, which means billions of dollars in profits, completely protected from taxes. Legally, IKEA was never a furniture company. It was a financial structure with a furniture store attached to it, basically. But here's where it gets even more interesting, because IKEA doesn't just avoid taxes, they figured out a way to make money without selling a single piece of furniture. But here's where it gets interesting. If IKEA is a foundation, it legally can't make anyone rich. Foundations exist to serve the public, not to pay out billionaires. So how did Ingvar Kamprad end up with $35 billion? How do you build the world's most profitable furniture empire and officially own nothing? So let's uncover the core story of IKEA. Because here's the thing nobody tells you. IKEA, the foundation, doesn't own IKEA, the stores. They're two completely separate entities. The foundation owns a holding company, and that holding company owns literally everything. The stores, the brand itself, the supply chain. So when IKEA makes billions in profit, it flows through the holding company, not the foundation, which means it can be moved, distributed, reinvested, and paid out completely legally. Ingvar didn't just build a furniture store, he built a structure with layers. Foundation on top, holding company underneath, and billions of flowing exactly where he wanted, without a single tax authority being able to touch it. And that's a structure. Foundation, holding company, empire, built by just one person with no outside money and nobody who can touch it. If you've made it this far, you already think different than most people. So hit subscribe, because this is exactly what this channel is about. The stuff that nobody talks about, hidden in plain sight. IKEA is worth $26 billion, not because of furniture, or meatballs, because one 20-year-old kid with no money built a structure so smart that even today nobody can touch it. The furniture was now the product. You were.